Hello and welcome to our second tutorial in this Blender tutorials series, where we are going to recreate this vibrant 2D poop in 3D. So let's do it. Here in the newest Blender 4.4, I'm going to create a new one and we'll delete everything, moving to front view, and I'm going to add a reference image. Reduce the opacity like 0.1, and now I'm going to use a spiral curve. So I'm going to go to curve, spirals, Archimedean. In the Archimedean properties, let's just move the location of the z like to -1. Then let's do the height. Let's do it like turns. I want it to be like 1, 2, and 3. Then it will be 3, but that is too much of a height. So let's take it down like to 0.7 to almost match the height. Then I will increase the radius. Then I will reduce the radius growth. Let's make that like 0.8. Then let's make the growth to 0.5. There is too many points. Let's reduce the steps to 4. Then I'm going to rotate on the z-axis 90 degrees. Now I'm going to the spiral or the curve properties to geometry, and I'm going to use a depth, just like so. And then I'm going to edit manually every single point in this curve. Let's make the image always in front. No, front too. Then I'm going to edit mode and I will start the editing process. I'm going to select all of these and increase the depth to kind of match the width of this. Now I'm going to start the editing process to get that nice result. Notice that we always need to make sure every single side of the 3D viewport is good. Now let's make this poop spiral. Then I'm going to copy and paste. And I'm going to rename it poop mesh. I'm going to hide the poop spiral and take the mesh, right click, convert to mesh. Notice it's a very clean topology, but if you go to UV editing, hit unwrap, this is what's going to happen. Let's do a smart UV project, enable an island margin, and hit unwrap. Notice now that there is a lot of overlapping here and there and intersections, and we don't want that. These overlapping because here, for example, if you notice, this portion is overlapping. Each intersection here is overlapped with the other. So when you do a UV project, the overlapping will be an issue. So to solve this, I will do a remesh. First, I will close the path. I'm going to select this edge loop, move the cursor to select it. In the object mode, I'm going to add a UV sphere, scale it to kinda cover this, and then I will do the same here. What I can do now is to select all of these, this one, and this one, and hit Command J to join all of them. Then I'm going to do a remesh. But before, let's do renaming. Duplicated, poop, retopology. I will hide this and select this. I'm going to the data to remesh. I'm going to do a voxel remesh. I will increase this to 0.5, then hit voxel remesh. I will hide the original. And now if you notice, we have our object mixed and subtract all the intersections. And if you go into edit mode, you will notice it's a mess. So first thing to do is to go to sculpt mode. I will search for the smooth brush. Here it is. I'm going to select it. And here I will start smoothing out these. Let's reduce the strength to 0.5. And if you hit F, you can slide to increase the size of the brush, the radius. Moving back to object mode, now what I'm going to do is to export this object as OBJ so that I can do a remesh process in another external software called Instant Meshes. So let's do it. File, export.obj. I'm going to name it poop.obj. Make sure to include selection only, which is the poop retopology export. And now I will move to instant meshes. I will open the poop.obj. Here it is. Now what I will do is go to solve. Notice it's a mess. Those lines are intersecting and not in a smooth, curvy manner. So what I'm going to do is to redraw this. But before I do that, I want to show you if I hit solve, notice that there's a lot of mess here and there. So I'm going to get back here and start drawing in this tool. I will draw the first line to be here. This will redirect the lines, the flow of faces. I'm gonna repeat that again. Do another one. I will move the view, and again I will draw here. So if you are satisfied with the result and the flow of the faces, you can hit export remesh, extract mesh. This what will be visible in Blender. Now I will hit save, get back in Blender, and file, import, poop, retopology. I will hide this one. Now here I can see the retopologized version. In the edit mode, I will select all and edge clear sharp, and that's it. Now in the UV editing, I will select all and hit U, smart UV project, hit unwrap, and you will get a nice island without any overlapping here or there. Now we can go into the shading. I will open the image as a reference here and add a new I'm going to start with a Voronoi texture. I will link it, and I'm going to change some values. I will use a color ramp. Then I will duplicate both of these. And now I will change the size and settings of this. Now I'm going to mix both of these. So I will add a mix color, the mix mode to multiply, and increase the factor. Now I want to give those a color. So what I'm going to do is to go here and add another mix color node. So I want to connect this to the factor this time, and I want to change this color like to yellow. Now the A colors is the dots, so whenever you change it, the dots will change, and the B color will be the object itself. So let's make a proper gradient. For that, I'm going to use a gradient texture. I'm gonna link it to color ramp, and I will hit Control T to get the mapping and the texture coordinate. I will leave it to generated, and I will link it to the B slot. Now I want to change the rotation of this. So I'm going here to rotation. I'm gonna do like -100. And on the X rotation, let's make it visually to be just like there. Now I'm going to choose the colors I want. So first I'm going to change the mix to color. So I'm going now to change the colors. Let's change now a bunch of settings. I will use for the renderer. I will use cycles, GPU compute, disable all of these, and reduce to 50. Change film to transparent, and color management from this to standard to get more punchy and vibrant colors. Now I want this to be, let's reduce the roughness like 2.2, and let's do a nice like overlay effect. I'm going to use a noise texture for this one. Let's reduce this here, and I'm going to increase the details like to here. The roughness, let's keep it. And I'm going to mix this clouds-like effect with this one. So I'm going to add a color mix node. This one is going to be with the factor, and this one is going to be A. I will change this to multiply, and we'll change to like pink. I will disable the normalize so that I can get this cloudy look. Now I want to give it more punchy tone, so I will add a hue and saturation, and I will bump up the saturation a bit. Now for the normal map, drag and drop like imperfection surface. I will add a bump node. I will connect it to height, and now I will connect it to normal. This is so aggressive. I will reduce the strength. And to gain more control, I will add color ramp. Now I will add a Control T and just increase the scale and the rotation. Let's make it 45. Now if I go to layout, let's just hide this. We have no lights. So I'm going first to move the cursor toward origin and start with a sunlight. Let's now add camera. Now in the sun, go to light properties. Now I will add some area lights. Now if I go into the compositor, I just want to add a glare node. To see the effect, I will choose the camera from here. Let's change this to bloom, high quality. Here are some new controls in the new 4.4 Blender update. Reduce the threshold, adjust the strength, saturation. You can do a tint to mix it with another color. Let's say here it's white. See if I move it to pink, blue, green. Let's make it just like there. Glare size. And there you have it. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one.